All right, what's up, guys? Jackson here today with Apex Training and Nutrition, and today we're going to talk about the various bench grips that you can use when performing a bench press. These could also be performed on an incline press or even a shoulder press as well. This is just a regular straight barbell, so just a few key notes. First and foremost, we always want to make sure that our hands are in the same spot. We don't want to have one hand that's way out here and one hand that's close over here. That's how we're going to lead to injuries and imbalances. Secondly, this rough part of the bar, and then there's a smooth part of the bar. The rough part is the knurling. This is where we're going to grab on the bar regardless of where our width is. So there's a few different widths that we can go with here. This is how I was taught the various ways to set up my grips, and so this is how I'm going to teach you guys. The first one is a close grip. You're going to take your pointer finger and place it right along the edge of where the smooth meets the knurling. I like to keep my hand on the knurling. Some people like to put a finger on the smooth. A lot of this is just going to be a personal preference. But I like to go with, like I said, my ring or my pointer finger right along the knurling. And this is what's going to be perceived as a close grip bench press for me. So second grip is a little bit wider, the medium grip. There's two different ways that you can find this. You can either take the tip of your thumb and place it on that same spot right where that smooth meets the knurling, or we can take this little first crease in our thumb and put that where the smooth meets the knurling as well, and then wrap our hand around. So as you can see, when I go with that crease, my hand's a little bit closer to the smooth, but when I obviously take the point of my thumb and go out, you can see that I'm getting really close to this ring right here. This ring also serves as a good identification point for where your hand is. If you're going a little bit wider from the smooth, sometimes our hands can get a little bit uneven if we're just not paying attention. So we can also use this ring as a gauge to make sure that our hands are in a similar spot on the bar. And then lastly, this ring serves as a point mainly for competition benches, but this also gives us, again, an aiming point of where to put our hands. So you can take your pointer finger again and put that right along this smooth line here. This is going to be a little bit of, obviously, a wider grip, and this is going to tax the shoulders, in my opinion, the outside pecs a lot more. So make sure that when you use these wider grips that you are careful and make sure that you're taking your time on your form and your technique, because that is how you can get hurt with your shoulders and pecs really easily, just by kind of just dropping a lot of weight in that sense. I guess also I could have said you can go with your pinky along the smooth as well, and this is going to be a pretty good grip with anything inside of this is going to work for most people. And then as you get out here, a lot of people like to go out wide, like I said, to work kind of that outer pec, to give that some of that shape, but also a lot of competitors use this wide grip because the bar has to travel lesser of a distance. So if you are a strength athlete and you are looking to pack some pounds on the bar, going with a wider grip may not be a bad idea, because like I just said, it's a shorter range of motion when you're trying to press. But you got to find what works for you, and there's all these various grips obviously provide different benefits and recruit different muscle fibers at various points of the lift. So you just kind of have to play with them and figure out what works for you. But there's also another grip that I like to use. It's called the neutral grip. Now, it's a little bit more uncomfortable. It's a little bit taxing on the fingers, and it is something that you will have to get used to, or you can just jump into it and just tell your fingers to get used to it. So I like to put the bar between my pointer and my middle finger, but you can just wrap your whole hand around. So this is how it would look, and then you would honestly just get under the bar and unrack it like this. I like to take my pointer finger and my ring finger and come around the bar like so. I suppose I'll sit on my bench here. So this is how it looks, and so then when I come under the bar, press up, come out, boom. Really simple. That's going to tax the triceps a lot more, in my opinion. That'll be similar to the close grip, where it really is getting those tricep muscles involved, really improve that pressing strength. So play around with the different grips, try them all out, see what works for you. Thank you guys so much for your support, and thank you for watching.